How to develop a strong personal identity and stop people-pleasing. Have you ever felt like you're constantly shaping yourself to meet others' expectations, saying yes when you want to say no, suppressing your opinions to avoid conflict, or feeling anxious about disappointing people? If so, you might be caught in the cycle of people-pleasing, a habit that can make you feel lost, drained, and disconnected from your true self. But here's the truth: you weren't born to be a reflection of what others want, you were born to be you. In today's video, we'll dive into how to develop a strong personal identity, break free from people-pleasing, and start living in alignment with your true self. If you're on a journey of self-discovery, subscribe to Wholeness Path, where we explore the science, psychology, and wisdom behind personal growth and fulfillment. Let's begin. What is personal identity and why does it matter? Your personal identity is the foundation of who you are. It includes your values, beliefs, personality, passions, and boundaries. 1. The two components of identity. Internal identity, your core values, beliefs, and self-perception, who you are when no one is watching. External identity, how you express yourself through actions, choices, relationships, and lifestyle. When your internal and external identity are in harmony, you feel authentic, confident, and fulfilled. But when they clash, when you suppress your true self to meet external expectations, you experience cognitive dissonance, stress, and even resentment. 2. The cost of a weak personal identity. Feeling lost or directionless in life. Struggling to make decisions without external validation. Feeling emotionally drained from constantly adapting to others' needs. Becoming resentful because you never prioritize yourself. Key takeaway: a strong personal identity gives you a sense of purpose, clarity, and self-respect. It helps you live life on your own terms. Why do we become people-pleasers? People-pleasing isn't just a habit, it's a deeply rooted psychological pattern. 1. Childhood conditioning and approval seeking. If you grew up in an environment where love and approval were conditional, you may have learned that pleasing others equals being accepted. Parents, teachers, or authority figures might have rewarded compliance and discouraged self-expression. 2. Fear of rejection and conflict. Humans are wired for connection. In ancient times, rejection from the group meant survival was at risk. Many people avoid conflict at all costs because they associate it with losing relationships or love. 3. Low self-worth and external validation. People-pleasers often tie their self-worth to how much they do for others. They feel guilty for prioritizing themselves, believing it's selfish, but in reality, it's self-respect. Key takeaway: people-pleasing is not about kindness, it's about fear of rejection, low self-worth, and emotional conditioning. How to develop a strong sense of self. If you've been adapting to others for years, how do you reconnect with your authentic self? 1. Identify your core values. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What kind of life do I want to create? What am I willing to stand for, even if it means disappointing others? Write down your top 5 core values and evaluate whether your daily actions align with them. 2. Reconnect with your own desires and preferences. Many people-pleasers forget what they truly want because they've been prioritizing others for so long. Start small. What do you enjoy doing when no one's influencing you? What foods, hobbies, music, or activities do you love? 3. Learn to tolerate discomfort. Saying no or expressing your true thoughts might feel uncomfortable at first, but growth requires discomfort. Instead of avoiding discomfort, lean into it and remind yourself, disagreeing with someone doesn't mean they'll hate me. Setting a boundary doesn't make me a bad person. Key takeaway: strengthening your identity starts with knowing yourself and learning to handle the discomfort of standing in your truth. How to stop people-pleasing and set healthy boundaries. People-pleasing is a pattern, and patterns can be rewritten. 1. Recognize your people-pleasing triggers. Notice when you instinctively say yes or feel guilty for prioritizing yourself. Ask yourself, am I doing this because I truly want to, or because I feel obligated? 2. Learn the power of no. Start with small, low-risk no's and work your way up. Example: instead of saying, "Sure, I'll do it," try, "I appreciate you asking, but I'm not available for that right now." Instead of saying, maybe, say that doesn't work for me. 3. Shift your mindset. Boundaries are a form of self-respect. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out, they're about defining how you allow yourself to be treated. Healthy boundaries lead to better relationships, not worse ones, because they foster mutual respect. 4. Detach from the need for approval. You will never be able to please everyone. Some people won't like your boundaries, but that's a reflection of them, not you. Key takeaway: setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's a necessary step towards self-respect and inner peace. Becoming the truest version of you, breaking free from people-pleasing and developing a strong identity is a journey, but it's one of the most important steps toward true freedom, confidence, and fulfillment. Recap of key insights: a strong personal identity equals knowing and living your core values. People-pleasing is driven by fear, conditioning, and low self-worth. Reconnecting with yourself starts with small acts of self-honesty. Boundaries are a sign of self-respect, not selfishness. You are not responsible for making everyone happy. You are responsible for being true to yourself. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one boundary you're ready to set for yourself? Let's talk in the comments. If you found this video valuable, hit like, subscribe, and share. Let's grow together on this path to wholeness. Thank you for watching Wholeness Path. See you in the next video. You have the power to break free from the cycle of people-pleasing. It starts with a single act of self-honesty, a single boundary set, a single choice to prioritize your own well-being. Don't wait for permission. Claim your identity. Claim your freedom. The power is within you.